Morning everyone, I'm just going to go over your 5-day answers for you and hopefully explain them a little bit. Okay, so if you haven't already, go back to this page, which is on your home page, and we'll explain how to do certain elements I think you might be a little confused with our 5-a-day. Once you've done that, try your questions and then look at this video which will explain the answers. Okay, so question 1 we have got here. Let me just check I've got my pen. Let's get it on a nice black colour. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to count how many tens there are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tens make how many hundreds? 100. Okay, then down here, how many hundreds do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hundreds make how many thousands? 1,000. Okay, so to get that first mark, you need to have that one correct and this one correct. Number 2, how many sweets are there all together? So these are our tin of sweets. I know they're not particularly sweet looking, but they'll have to do because I'm not a great artist on this iPad, I have to admit. You've probably noticed. There are 3 jars of how many sweets? So how many are there in each jar? There are 1,000 in each jar. There are how many sweets altogether? So we know we've got 3 jars and 1,000 in each. So we need to do 1,000 times 3, which is 3,000. Okay. What numbers are represented below? Okay. So remember, if you looked at our help video, you'll know that when you've got a 3D square like this, it is 1,000. So we've got 1,000. Another 1,000, so that's 2,000, another 1,000, so that's 3,000, another 1,000, so that's 4,000, and another 1,000, so that's 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. So our answer is altogether 8,000. Or you could say 8 times 1,000, or 8 lots of 1,000, however you want to write it. It is showing 1,000 in lots of different ways, well, 2 different ways. Question number 4. Complete the part-whole model for the number represented. So what we need to do is we need to count how many there are of each place value. So we'll start with our ones. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know we've got 5. Then how many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 again. How many hundreds? 1, 2, 3. And then how many thousands? 1, 2, 3, 4. So our whole number is 4,355, and then we split it back up into its place values for this part-whole model. So over here we'd have a 5, that's that number. This number here is not just 5, it's 50 because it's in the tens column. This number here is not just 3, it's 300 because it's in the hundreds column. And this number here is not 4, it's 4,000 because it's a 4 in the thousands column. Okay, right, hope you got that. And we're on to our final question. So what is the value of the underlined digit in each number? It's not just asking you to show me the value, it's also asking you to put it in a place value grid. So I showed you this again on the help page. We're going to go over each one at a time. So here we've got the number 6,983. And the digit underlined is the 8, which is 80. So that needs to go in the tens column. So you either write 8 or you do 8 long ones like this to represent a 10 each time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's our first one. Our second one, I need to do some rubbing out. So we've got some space. Our second one we're going to move on to is our next number over here. So 9,021. The digit that is underlined is the 9, so 9,000. We're either going to write a 9 or we're going to do 9 3D boxes. The easiest way to probably draw these 3D boxes is to draw a box, there, 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 and then join them all together. 6, 7, 8, and then we'll put our last one and ninth one up here. Okay, so those are the two ways you could have done that. Let's rub it out for our next one. Our next number we are looking at is 789. And the digit that is underlined is the 7, so 700. So you could just put the 7 under the 100, or you could do 7 boxes. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, nice and simple. And then our last one is super, super easy, because we don't actually have to draw anything on this one. So our number is 6,570, but our digit that is underlined is the 0. So what you need to think about is which column is that 0 in? It's actually in the 1. So I would just write 0. You don't then need to add any of these because there aren't any. 0 is just a placeholder, if you remember. So to get that answer correct, you just need to put the 0 in that column. I hope that all made sense. I hope this helped you. Like I said before, there is that help video that you can look over if you struggled at all, but we will be going back over questions like this again. Hope it went well. Hope you got 5 out of 5. Now please upload your answers to the assignment. Well done, Year 4.